I would like to thank her from here for everything that she did for us. Thank you everyone for being here. I know she would love seeing all of your smiling faces. And thank you, Miss Haley.
Okay, and now a good friend of hers, Miss Block, Miss Lisa Block.
I really had no intention on speaking tonight, but Ms. Devon yesterday kind of said I had to. So there's just no words to say the kind of friend she was to everyone. You know, last year I opened her classroom with her. I was there for the beginning of the year while she was going through some personal things. And she never made me feel like an outsider. I was always the other teacher, and I treated those kids that way. And there's no words that I can really say to sum up everything. So I just found a short little poem that I would like to read. Until we meet again. Those special memories of you will always bring a smile. If only I could have you back for just a little while. Then we can sit and talk again, just like we used to do. You always meant so very much and always will do too. The fact that you're no longer here will always cause me pain, but you're forever in my heart until we meet again. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think of her. And being in the school and the classrooms have just bring back so many memories. But I did speak to the mother last night, which I speak to pretty much almost every night. And she wanted me to give her apology that she could not be here tonight. It was just way too much for her to handle. But she did ask me to read a poem that Miss Haley sent to her and left for her. And it was the way that Miss Haley lived her life and wanted her mother to believe, you know, to always have faith. And it's not the faith of religion, it's just to always have faith and believe. So this is what the mother, you know, asked me to read. All things work together. And when she reads this, her mother, she thinks of Miss Haley speaking it to her in her quirky little smirk she always had. And I know I will not do it justice, but I would like to read it. I don't let the troubles of life get me down, for I know that my Lord will soon turn things around. I've learned to be patient and hold to his hand. I know through it all, my God has a plan. I've learned not to lean to my own thoughts and ways, for he is the author of all of my days. In him is my faith, my deliverance, my rest. For he knows that through trials, my life shall be blessed. Why fret over things not within my control, when God offers peace to my mind and my soul? He is my salvation, on him I depend. All things work together for me in the end. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Again, and I know she would be honored to see everybody here, and I know she sent her prayers to everybody tonight, and I know if you continue to pray for her, she would appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Block. And because of her faith, we know what Miss Haley is. She's in heaven with her Heavenly Father. And now Ingrid and Gigi, if you don't mind coming up.
My name's Ingrid from Gianna. Well, you say how you got Gigi. You say how you got Gigi. Well, pretty much, my third grade teacher, she ended up calling me Gigi, and
fourth grade, Miss Haley took it on. Like she continued it. I remember when she was trying to teach a lesson and Gigi was being Gigi and she went up to her and Miss Haley wrote on the paper on the projector saying, "Gigi, go sit down." I first met Gigi in fourth grade and we've been best friends ever since. And Miss Haley was always there. She's a family member. I always came to visit her whenever I came over here. And I did drama with her and Miss Jefferson. And so did Gigi, it's clearly by the shirt. She was one of the best teachers I ever had here. She always made me smile, and she always made me laugh, and she always was so happy to see me. I was really close to her. Like, she was one of my favorite teachers in the entire world. Like, she made me feel a lot more comfortable in school. She was even a teacher. She was a family member to me. I met some of my closest friends in her class. I just miss her a lot. We love you, Miss Haley, and like everyone's saying, she'd be so happy to see everyone here. Thank you.
Beautiful job. Take a deep breath. And now we have a selection from Elena Africano. Let's welcome her as she takes the stage.
I will be singing "Remember Me" from the movie Coco. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me.
Good job, Mama.
Beautiful job, Elena. We have a strategy in school that we call turn and talk. When we met as a committee, we knew that more of us would have something to turn and talk about. So I wanted you to take a moment. Turn and talk means you sort of turn to the person next to you. And if it's an odd number, you can kind of group of three and share a memory that you have of Miss Haley. We're going to do this for about 2 minutes.
Sing off the stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes. 11 years later.
and then we'll have a chance to give refreshments. Everybody can have a seat. We're going to get to the refreshments in just a moment. Thank you guys. We're going to come back. For the moment we've been waiting for. When we did the program, we're trying to be very strategic about who was sharing and who was singing and their relationship with Miss Haley and what they would bring. And we thought about the stage and dedicating the stage. One of our assistant principals have a love for the theater, and that's one thing that Miss Haley and her